Let's Talk About Tomorrow, where we discuss anything and everything. I'm your host, Katrina.
And I'm your co-host, David.
Okay, welcome. I'd like to welcome my guest now. Welcome to the show, Esther.
Esther, thank
Nice
you
to
for
have
joining
you
us.
today. Thank you, Light, for being on our show today.
David, 100, my man. Thank you for joining us.
Well, today is a big day for a big question.
Mm-hmm.
Do we all need children?
Mm-hmm.
Are you planning for a future without children of your own? Or are you one of many who naturally look forward to a home with your children around the table, as they say?
Certainly, because for many, the cry of a baby is a confirmation that they are indeed married and have cemented their place in their matrimonial home. Almost butchered that word there.
All right, let's go there. Should we draw validation from having children in marriage?
Hmm.
Light. Let me start with you.
See, do you like
Having children, is that where you should draw your validation?
this topic is feisty. Mhm. Very much so.
Not really. Not really in the sense that I want to talk generally now. I don't talk about the tradition that ties us here in Africa.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so I just want to talk generally.
I'm curious.
That children should not be the validation. Okay. So in the sense that, what if she needed a companion? What about companion? What about your own happiness? What about your own being safe? What about your safety? What about there are a lot of things that has to do with marriage other than having children. Okay. Yes. What about I just want to have my man? Can I just have my man?
So that means
okay.
marriage
I
should
just
not
need a
be about
companion.
children.
You get it? Or can I just have somebody
Mm.
to myself?
Yes. David, do you
Okay.
agree with her?
I just want to be happy as my man.
Marriage should not be about children.
Hmm.
I married.
Our ancestors are shaking.
No, angry right now.
I'm not saying I don't want to have children.
Obviously.
I would definitely love my wife, and I would want to have a daughter that have eyes, looks like my wife, very wonderful and everything.
God,
But should that's love?
That is not.
wanting
I married. I did my wedding, and that's the
Okay.
validation of my marriage.
Companion, yeah. Don't have my
And
man.
children are blessings from God now.
Whether it comes
So
or not.
okay,
All
I
thanks
want
to
to
God.
ask now, what if something along the line cannot give birth? What would you do? Break the marriage and go and find another one?
That's
Would
what
you let
some
your man
do
go?
anyway.
Would
He
you let
say,
your man
he
go?
say- he say if
That's
you
what
have
some
faith of a mustard seed, or God
Mm.
will give birth to.
You move mountain.
Yeah.
Esther.
Okay. As for me, only when the woman in question have health issue,
Okay.
that is when
Oh. I feel
you
you. I
understand.
feel you. I
But
feel
if
you.
not, it's necessary.
Mm.
Children.
So children validate marriage.
Thank
Yes,
you.
it does.
You agree
Thank
with
you.
that?
It
No,
Children
does.
see,
validate marriage.
let me put it in perspective. When I and my mom, one of those days that you are, maybe it's a Sunday afternoon and you are just talking in the sitting room, and she, you know, around relationship, boys are not always so comfortable talking with mom, you know. So that day we were just talking and it was just like, when you get married, the conversation lingered, and I just out of nowhere just said it exactly how I feel. That when I get married, I see children as a distraction. That for the first 6, 7, 8 months, maybe 1 year, we're not doing children. It's just going to be
Yeah, my
the
man.
stare my mom shot at me. That what are you talking about? That after 1 month they don't time am. Say, what are you doing?
Honestly.
Where is
You'll
the
start counting.
where is the evidence of? Do you get? And for me, not like I don't want children. There is I think I love them too much. If you ask me, sir. My cousins, their children, the ones that are my nieces and nephews. I there's a way I bond with. I look forward to having a child, but I want to enjoy the place of companionship is very, very important because I've seen relationships firsthand, marriage relationships, so burnout because of the demand that comes with having a child. It is sometimes it can be
It's
scary.
frustrating.
But whether or not it validates marriage, I think I'm of the opinion that it does. I'm sorry to say,
Well,
I think
I'm of the opinion that it doesn't. Why is that? Because you getting married is because I see this person and I want to be with this person, and that's the reason I'm getting married to this person. So having children is like an afterthought. It's something you can decide to do later on.
But you know,
Some
when
people
you're
even like
envisioning getting married to somebody, you are envisioning showing care with that person to one of your offspring. Abi?
no,
Is it not?
no. Because what if you don't like I don't know what if David has said. What if you can't have children? Then what happens?
By then,
Everybody
biology
will
that
know
you
there's
don't
an
have
issue.
power over
Mhm.
comes into play.
Mhm.
She probably has issues, or you have low
Yes.
sperm count, or one kind of
Okay.
issue like that. But
There's
what
a
me I'm
situation
saying is
whereby
that
you're okay, your husband is okay. Then
No.
It
What
is
if,
out of-
what if that happens? Then what then?
you know that is an exception. You have no
I'm
wait.
asking just
when
answer
it
that
happens,
question. What
when
if
it
that
happens, let's
What
allow
happens?
nature to take it.
What,
forward.
what would you do in that situation then?
There is such a thing as adoption
Mhm.
in that type of
So it
peculiar
just has to.
situation.
So that means that your relationship with your spouse is not strong.
No,
If-
it is.
no,
It is
if-
not like
if
it
the
is
only
hinged
reason-
on.
It is based on what you're saying.
Mhm.
It is
It
based on
is
what you're
very-
saying.
Children are very important.
Very.
You get, be it your own biological children or not, they are very important because
Mhm.
time will come when you will need children around you, be it your own or any
Everybody
other
needs
thing,
company.
you
now.
get.
You might need companions.
Let's
doesn't
talk about
necessarily
old
need
age.
children.
What if you are old? You need
Okay.
somebody around to help you,
Okay.
and you don't have anybody. In that case, what will happen? You see some people
are
will start
old, they have children
praying
and their
to
children
die.
are still not with them
Yeah.
because their children have their own lives.
But they have
Yes,
people
it's
around.
like we have
Like,
they have
at some point we will live old.
We are
They will
always
have
in their house and-
grandchildren around. What are people saying?
No,
My mother
see,
is old
what-
today and she have her grandchildren in her
The
house.
point is, no
Eh?
matter what you say, you cannot
They're
sweep.
important.
The
Those grandchildren
important-
at your mom's place,
Yeah.
are they from how will I say it? Your mom is the grandchildren from your brother or your sister.
My brother and that.
Because
of
in
my
the sense that if your sisters
Uh-huh.
are the owner of those children, they might not be able to come to your mother's place to live. Oh.
How?
Because
No,
the
it will
father's
be-
sad
No,
time, that's why in Africa, those children.
living
You
What
is.
don't
if-
think- see,
Wait,
No,
no, Esther.
but
Before
we
we go there,
Okay.
like, wait.
Okay.
Living with the grandparents is a long shot. What
Honestly,
what
yes.
would be ideal is they go and visit once a while. She has company. She's expectant of, okay, I have people. You know, as there's a level you grow up to, you don't have the luxury of time to go see your parents as much.
Yes.
Your
That's exactly
children
what I was
will
trying to
do
say.
that in that situation. And why would that happen? Why would they have grandchildren come around? Because they had children in the
Mhm.
first place.
So what if you don't have in the first place?
If you don't,
You see why it's very
even
important.
even people that they are still grandparents that still don't even have their grandchildren.
That
But
is
then,
an
that's why they have
exception.
children. It's not an exception.
For
It
the
is not an
most part,
exception.
they come
Those
around.
people
No,
are
it's
not
not.
happy.
I know.
You
What
see
is
some
it
of
they're
them.
not happy
They
because
are
they know
not
their grandchildren
happy.
them?
Oh, God.
I don't know.
See,
I don't.
Okay,
You think they're not happy because their
Let
grandchildren
me
or
tell
their
you
children
something.
are
I
not
watch
old?
a video.
No.
Wait,
How? Let's hear what.
I watched a video of a man, and a guy was asking on social media, what would you have done differently when you were very much younger?
Mhm.
He asked a lot of people. Some people will tell you, I regret chasing money instead of chasing my life, having
And
things
that-
and all of that.
Bless your
There
heart.
will be a
Leave
time
your-
when you will regret it, whether you like it or not. You
the
can't change
void
nature.
will be
But
too
that's just
much.
one. That's just one.
You understand?
one-sided.
You
That's
can't.
just
No,
one case.
no,
That's
this
all.
is not what she said. Why I'm defending it or why I'm throwing my weight behind it is because it is not just one case. Ask a lot of people that are aged now, they are old.
Mhm.
They will
have
tell
one
you
or two
that
things that
They
they are
majored in the
regretting
minor
presently.
and minored in the major, which is family.
Okay. What about those people that don't want to have children?
That's their
Like
choice
their
now.
personal decision
That's
that
their
they
Yes,
don't
that they don't want to have
That's
children.
Elsewise, they are okay.
See, I should
Money-wise, they're
tell
fine.
you,
But they don't want to have
Yeah.
children.
In the
I
long
should
run,
tell
they will still
you.
get one.
they
See,
will.
and that's what
They
I'm
will
trying
hope
to
for
say. Trust
adoption.
me.
They might not want to go to that stress of
Some
going to
people-
labor.
If you adopt a
children.
child, it's your own. Isn't
What
it?
she's talking
But
about
if-
is not
And why did
inability
you?
to bear a
Why?
child. It is the desire to want.
We have some
to
women that
live.
doesn't want to go to that stress of labor.
If you
She
don't
shouldn't
want
be
to,
stressed
No,
of
no,
labor.
no,
Like,
just
They
that
don't
she
even
should
want to
say
live
don't
with
want to
children.
adopt.
They
It's
can-
not just
some-
Yes, we
somebody
have
that
some of them
adopts.
like that.
Why
that
would
they
you
want
be
to.
like that?
Because they don't want to.
Why?
Because they don't want
So you
to.
have to broaden your
that's a
mindset that
stupid decision
not
for
everybody
me.
will have
It's a stupid decision.
Yes,
For somebody
it
not
is.
to have.
Because tomorrow they will end up regretting it.
This is the
Whether you like it
you
or
are
not,
talking
they
because
will
you're an
know that.
African person.
Exactly.
Like you live here, you are a Nigerian person.
It's your
We are-
culture. It's what you
get
see,
it because we are
what you
We kept on
There
saying
is a-
Africa,
wait,
Africa,
wait,
Africa.
Ah,
No,
There
you
is a
don't go out
saying-
there outside this
there
country
is
and
a
tell a
saying-
woman because she doesn't want to
There
have a
is a
child. She's
saying
stupid.
in wait. There's a popular saying in
No.
them
See, I don't-
white people's place.
No.
In English, I will say it in Yoruba first before I say the English version.
Mhm.
Yoruba people will say igi kan kí ń dá igbó ṣe. What white people will say in their own places, no man is an island.
Mhm.
Nobody can
Of knowledge.
exist in isolation.
Of
Not of knowledge.
knowledge.
You cannot
Of
exist in
knowledge.
isolation. You
What do you
need
mean?
It's
people.
It's only
You
children
need-
that can be companions.
Yes.
Only
Ah.
children.
Not only in his family, not children. What constitutes family? Children. People
What
that
if
you
your
know.
sister
No,
wants
no,
to have
no,
children?
no, you don't want to have.
David, Petrina.
You are.
If you want to
Don't-
argue
don't
this,
let me
Hold on,
say
hold
that.
on.
What if
Where
you
God
have
remaining
family?
here?
What if you
Now.
have a big family
Now.
and you don't want to have children?
Wait. Now we
Hmm.
most of us are not at home again. Like that's school or job or everything. But our parents are home. So who's taking care of who?
Help me ask.
Wait,
How old
no,
are
I
they?
like where like
How old are they?
I like where
How old
like
are they?
even before they are old
Sixty
and
plus.
rickety. I like where you took it to. When you
Where you home with
go
them?
light, you're not home now, yes?
Okay.
When you go home once a while,
Mm.
you don't see the longing in mommy's eyes that
It's
Imole, I
normal.
miss.
It's normal.
Imagine you were not there to fill that void at all. There was nothing to miss, to see. Come on now.
Every
Let's
time
say
I
it's
not
funny.
that because you don't have
You
it. You
can't
never
miss
had
what-
it. How do you want to miss
No,
it like that?
by you can miss something you see other people have that you can never have. Don't tell
You
me.
get-
What if
Uh-uh.
you don't want to
Time will
have
come whether you
first
like
place?
it or
What
not.
I'm
Time will come
saying
when you
is,
feel the
as
pain of not
time
having a
moves
child.
on, you need
Eh?
to, if it's
You
by
don't know that.
adoption
That's
or by
based
natural birth, you need to have a child.
That is your own perspective.
Opinion.
And
You
you're not
cannot
your
force
mind.
it
You and your
We
husband,
don't
you
want
looking at
to.
each
See,
other for every day of your life.
Petrina, wait, let me tell you something. I have a friend that used to think the way you are thinking right now.
I'm not
And-
saying that I don't want to have children.
No, she's
Let's
trying
say
to
that-
give
Yes, we are
I
just
get
trying
to
to
see
understand
that.
that.
Right?
You
No.
don't force people.
I'm just saying that there are some people that have that.
To tilt
that
the
they
conversation,
don't want to have
to
children.
tilt the
Some people,
conversation.
right?
I'm part
But
of
and
them
you are
or
not
not.
defending it.
And she's
Yes,
trying to
yes,
push the
yes.
ideology, I get.
That's what I'm trying
Now,
to say.
to tilt the
To me, it's
conversation.
not right because I used
Mhm.
to have a friend who always think towards that direction.
Okay.
But today she's 40, but she like I see her. Let's say sometimes saying if she had known, she would have had kids.
Those
Way
kind
back.
of
That is
stories
one
hurt
case.
me.
So there is
That
no
is
time.
one case, Abi.
See when
That
I
is
like
one
you
case.
regret
It does
it.
not
To
speak
tilt
for
the conversation a
majority.
little
You
bit.
are right in your own opinion.
That
Yes, why?
Well,
Have
if you
children.
Those
go
people that was
ahead
going,
that
they
way,
are right.
it's
You
okay.
don't get it.
they are not
Everybody's
right.
right, whether
Oga,
How many
whether
they are
right
right?
or not
don't
right.
diplomacy, no, they yet.
Okay,
They are
see,
you
not
have
right.
to dictate how
Like
and
let me
what.
say something. They can only be right if they are not going to regret it tomorrow.
Leave that
And
here.
You understand?
You
So
see
you
a lot of
cannot
people
tell me
thinking,
everybody
leave
is
For the
right
fact
in
that we
your
don't have
house.
Leave it
staff.
in Africa.
Okay.
Yes.
Wait.
Okay. Okay.
What about those people that they can't cater to their children's needs, but they still want to have children anyway? So for some people, they don't have money, but they just feel like it's the normal, natural cycle that everybody must have children, like you're saying, and they don't have money because I once had this neighbor. They didn't even have a house. Like where they were living was not like a house. It was just like
A bacha.
A shop or something.
something like that. They just created something around that and this woman is always pregnant. Why?
That one.
That's an extreme
That one,
case.
na the
though.
man no
It's
serious.
an extreme case.
Apart
though.
from the
But
man
I'm
not
saying
being
that you can have
serious.
some
Wait,
people.
They no
Petrina,
serious now.
apart
So
from
many
the
cases.
man
Even
not being
scriptures say
serious.
if you want to build something, you make sure you
What's
outline.
according to
Do you
your
get? They're born, you know get house. Which kind of thing?
But okay, what if you don't have the money at all?
There is
wait,
no way
wait.
you will not have money to take
Some
care
people
of
have money
one
to take care of
person.
themselves. Now, what do you
One or
mean?
Walk
At least.
now.
So it's by
you
walking
work. You work, you get
Aren't there
financial
bus conductors?
sustenance. Then
Aren't there bus
bus
conductors?
conductors
Are
can feed children.
Mhm.
Most
And
jobs
bus
that
and
we
what kind of life
consider
are they going
millennial,
to give those children?
there are public schools. There's a love of the father.
Yes.
There's a love of the mother. There's
Yes.
extended family. There is,
Mhm.
it's a society.
David,
It takes
you
a
are right.
village
Esther, you
to
are right.
raise a
In my own
child.
opinion, I'm right
Advocate.
too.
See,
Please, what
Now,
happened?
to
Let's
in
hear
final
from
say,
Jeffrey, please. Let's hear
you
from
said
Jeffrey.
something that we are not going to go anywhere without talking about it. Having children in the context of the family, like we are talking about, the man, does he have a say or not to the number of children?
Of
Mhm.
course.
Of course, you think
Yes,
so.
yes.
Please, in very few words, why do you
Explain.
think?
Yes.
Because number one is the head of the family,
Mm.
and number two, we are partners.
Mm.
You're
Ah,
just,
you
you're
get
just
it, you
contradicting
just wait.
yourself.
Oh,
Wait,
So see, I actually wanted that
no.
plan.
Oh, yeah,
something.
David,
Chill.
You have
Let's have-
contradicted
let
yourself.
David-
Let me say something.
Okay.
Now we are both in this together. We are going to discuss how many children we're going to have.
You get it.
If we go out of line later in the future and have 2 extra, it's the will of God.
Actual 100.
The will of God.
You've
So
Yes,
we've seen when
Thank you. I agree.
you see when there's someone that is
See,
I
the last
agree
one is
because there
the
should be-
last
Let me
one
quickly
is
say
15 years older
something.
than the next. Or
And
something like
David,
that.
there are
In
some
that
culture,
discussion, Petina, who has the final say?
The woman has the final say because
Yeah.
it's her
It's her
body.
body.
Okay.
It's her body. The
Is
man
she-
cannot
will she-
demand.
Petrina,
Will she be the
I have
one
to
to
say
finance
something,
the
please. Let me say
Will
something.
she-
quickly.
That is what I'm saying.
Wait,
like,
let me
no,
say something quickly,
Yes,
please.
sir.
Like in my state, there
Mm.
are some people from, let's say, Olama local government, Ogugu to be precise,
Mm.
that their ancestor, they call it Ubegu,
Mhm.
will not permit any woman to do anything called abortion or to take anything that will prevent a child from coming.
Family planning.
Yes, if
Wow.
you do it, see,
Wow, that's
before you marry,
in
I think
Nigeria,
yes,
giving
you
birth.
can't do it.
just keep giving birth.
You can't do it.
But you.
So what
So
they can
in
do?
that
don't really
case-
ask
Wait,
questions
in
now,
the
or you-
place
So
they
wait,
can't use
wait,
family
I don't understand.
planning.
No,
Can you
you
use-
can't
you
use
use protection?
contraceptive.
Can they use
What
protection?
protection?
I don't
Condom.
understand.
They don't.
Ah,
See, you guys should go and Google it. You understand?
They
So
must-
if you are here saying a
That one
man
is a
should have a
study
say
case.
or a woman should have a
they must
say,
have teeming
like-
population in
That's
that
a
area.
very-
Go like
that's-
go
So they
there.
have
They will
like
not
how many
bomb
children? Like
plenty.
7 to
No,
8,
the
9
thing there,
children.
the thing there is that we are now in a modernized world, right?
Exactly. That's the thing.
For me, I feel maybe if the woman is ovulating, the husband won't come close. Maybe that's the only way they use to.
That's the only preventive measure.
You understand? That's what me I think.
What if when she's
So-
ovulating and that day
That's
I
not enough,
I
that's
dey
not
shine.
That's not enough. That's not enough.
And
That's
just
not
even
enough.
when women are ovulating, that's what
You
you
get
get.
it. You feel like
Hey.
that's not enough.
So-
This
Jesus.
conversation I really did enjoy. Thank you, Light, for being on the show. Thank you, David.
Devo,
And
my
thank
man.
you, Esther.
You
Esther,
welcome.
thank you
On
for
the
coming.
show. And I can't thank you enough for watching this show today.
Yeah.
That's how far we can go on this topic. But you can always share your thoughts in the comment section.
Mhm.
And goodbye from us. See you next time.
Bye-bye.
Enterprise TV, a tradition of truth.